Good morning. Today is day 6 and it's windy up here. I'll lose my hat. Oh, we had a really good night last night. It was breezy all night but warm. That was lovely. And it is about 7:45 and we're finally on the move. We have to go a little over 12 miles to a water tank. Then, lost my hat. And then I think we're gonna try and go somewhere between 13 to 15 miles today. We did 14.4 yesterday, and I felt every inch of the last 4. But yeah, we have a reservation in Julian for the 13th, and we're gonna try calling this morning to see if we can book another night for the 12th. And so the more miles we do today, the less we do tomorrow, so we can have a nice Nero and 0. So we'll see how we make out today, but I think it's going to be another scorcher. And because the sky is clear, check that out. And yeah, it's going to be hot, but it's windy. Oh, and the next 2 days are overall, it's a downhill trend. So hopefully that means it'll be a bit easier going on the body. So yeah, getting the day started. Woo, by tripping. We were up there last night. Again, the trail goes all the way around instead of just down and up. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm thankful it doesn't go down and up, but it's 3 times as long as it needs to be by going around. Yep. It's just after 8 a.m. now, and it is hot already. Ooh, it's gonna be a scorcher of a day. I'm loving the views. I don't think this is something most PCTers do. Purposely get their feet wet. But oh, does it feel good. I'm gonna wet my buff too. Well, we were able to get some cell service at the top of a hill, and Barb called the lodge, and we were able to get a room for the 12th as well as the 13th. So we get to have a Nero and a 0, and we're really looking forward to it. When we were first kind of planning out our initial itineraries for the first couple weeks, we really thought that we wouldn't need a 0 in the first week. We've done up to 10 days backpacking before, so we're like, we can go, 10 days to 2 weeks before needing a 0 if we've got a couple Neros in there. So Neros are nearly 0 miles, which basically just means a short day in or out of town. So we figured that would be good enough. But this trail is proving to be a little more taxing on the body than than initially thought. It's tough. The ground is really hard and rocky and hot and dry. It's just that your feet just are killing you. And all the weight we're carrying is really hard on the body. So yeah, we're really looking forward to giving our bodies a nice rest. We don't want to get injured. So when we really thought about it, we thought it would be a good idea to take a full day off in the first week. Also, I really need a shower and I really need to do some laundry because I'm rank. I can really smell myself these last 2 days with all the heat. I've been sweating like a pig and they're stanky. So yeah, looking forward to some fresh clothes. Found ourselves a small patch of shade. It's 10:30 and we're taking a break. I think today is the hottest day yet. It's only gonna keep getting hotter. We're in so much trouble. I also feel like I've taken a sweat bath today. Absolutely soaked in it. So gross. Looks like we got a roadblock coming up. There's 2 hikers hiking on the road. Whew. And I can see our path over there. Which means all the descending we're doing, we're gonna go right back up. But looks like the ascent's on the road, so that shouldn't be too bad. We've been making a great big descent here just after our little break. So, yeah. I made it to the bottom of that climb and there was a beautiful little water stream down there. So we stopped to fill up on water and dunk our hats and buffs and whatnot. I put my feet back in the water. And we got a long way to go yet. It's hot day. But, now we're on a really nasty road climb. Oh, gross. That beautiful roadblock we saw from above is freaking brutal. It's not a nice roadblock at all. Brutal. Oh. We did it! Oh. Yay. I'm sure it's still going to be brutal, but oh well. I wanted to show you. I was getting really bad chafing in my shorts, so I safety pinned them so that they're a little tighter around my thighs. Seems to be working a little bit better. I can't ride up as much that way, so think I'll have to look for new shorts in Julian too. It's so hot and dry out here, even the cactuses have shriveled up. We're definitely gonna die out here.
Yep.
Oh, thank God we didn't come on a normal year. You can see where we were earlier over there. And we came down and back up. Still, like, it's cool to see where you've come from, but it's also oddly discouraging to see where you've come from, especially when it's just not a direct route, which is kind of more what we're used to. We're more used to like straight up, straight down. This is very zigzaggy, very follows the ridges, which, I mean, that's why it's called the Pacific Crest Trail. So just getting used to that, going so many extra miles to avoid the ups and downs, or the straight ups and downs, I should say. There's still a ton of climbing. This trail's tough. This is not just going for a 6-month walk. This has been really tough. I knew it would be, but I don't know. There's something different about knowing something and then actually experiencing the reality of it. So, but it's pretty amazing. I mean, look at that. Like being out here and the views are making it worth it. And just little moments that feel the Lord with me. You know, I ask for wind and He gives it. Ask for shade and shade can be found. So yeah, He's here. And I know my dad's here with me too. In each step with me. And it just gives me strength, because I certainly don't have the strength on my own to do this. So I'm heavily relying on the Lord above and my Father who's with Him. So, anyway, looks like we got more up coming. Oh, great. Arm's looking pretty relaxed.
Very relaxed. We be done hiking for the day?
No, we're not staying right here.
We'll probably camp tonight.
I am so uncomfortable. But at least my feet are up. I don't have as nice a setup as she does. What are we at?
65.2.
And the tank's at 68 something.
68.4.
We're just off the side of the trail. There's no shade unless it's really slopey. So we're on a slopey ground to get some shade, and we're gonna have our lunch break here. Yeah. Today for lunch I'm gonna have tortilla wraps with tuna and a cheese string. Mmm. Well, we're back on the move. We have about 3.4 miles to a dirt road and a water tank. We're hoping there's water there. And that's where we're going to assess where we're going to spend the night, because that point would be 12.8 miles, I believe. And then there's a whole bunch of camping just after it within the next 2 to 3 miles. So we're gonna see how we feel when we get there, and you can camp at the tank. So yeah, but the more we do today, the less we do tomorrow, the earlier we can get into Julian and enjoy our Nero and maybe meet up with some friends that are already there. And yeah, so we'll see. I feel really good. Like my body is doing really good. It's my feet that hurt. The hot spot situation is gone, but they get really hot and swollen, and then that's what hurts. The trees hurt me too. So, but other than my feet, I'm feeling pretty good. I wish I could jar the smell in the air for you and send it home. All of these, I don't know if they're lilacs or not, but lilac-y type flowers. Oh, they smell so good all afternoon. Just had this beautiful perfume in the air. Oh. Yeah, it's good. Let's see where we gotta go ahead. Up, over and up. So, in a way, it's kind of nice to be able to see where you gotta go. And it looks like it's really far away, but it actually doesn't take that long to get to. So that's kind of nice.
Not even recording.
I don't know if you can see it, but the tips of these are like razor sharp. You don't want to poke yourself with them. Ask Barb how we know.
It's got me twice already. I don't like them.
Picked up. Tie my hat on tighter. It kept flying off my head. It's really windy up here right now. Is that the water tank? Ugh. Huh. I think we might head down there tomorrow, but I'm not sure. So we got water at that water spigot, and there is room to camp there, but we've decided to press on another 2.4 miles, and hopefully no one's at that spot. And that's where we plan to camp, is at mile marker 70.2, I believe it is. So we got 2.4 miles to go, and yeah, just really hoping that no one that was ahead of us decides to stay there. Oh, my feet may or may not have the juice left in them to do this, but they've got to anyway. Well, near the end of the day on day 6, I saw my first snake. It wasn't a rattler though. It was a black and yellow thing. And it slithered out of the bushes in front of me and down the trail and into a different set of bushes. So it clearly wanted nothing to do with me. Thank goodness. But yeah, first snake sighting. Fun. Trail's very narrow here. Oh, we have made it to our camp. A little bit further than we were hoping for. Jay, if you know him on Instagram, he was at the camp that we wanted to stay at, so there was no room for the two of us. So we went another, I think it was 0.1 of a mile, and found a really great spot that's got room for, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 tents. So we're gonna set up, call this home for the night, and then we'll only have 6 miles to Scissors Crossing to go into Julian tomorrow to enjoy our Nero and our Zero, and oh, it's gonna be so good. My feet are gonna love it. Speaking of feet, it's time to take these shoes off. Before I do anything else, taking these off and putting these on. Oh yeah. Check out the view from our campsite. This is pretty beautiful. Barb feels much like me, too dang tired to do anything.
I think I'll just cowboy camp.
Yeah. I know I said I never would, but it sounds really nice right now.
I think it's going to be beautiful up here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I think we're gonna have a gorgeous sunset from up here. Sure is pretty. And a little bit windy.